Hi, this is Todd Davis, Chief Economist of the Indiana Farm Bureau, with an Ag Economy update on the June 30th Acreage Report. Some years this report provides some pre-4th of July fireworks. Some years it doesn't move the market. This year's report came in pretty much as the analysts expected. The market expected corn farmers to reduce area this year from last year. And they did. The survey indicated that nationally, corn area would be at about 95.3 million acres, and that's about 3.4 million acres from last year. Looking at the top producing states, the top 5 states of Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Indiana all indicated they'd plant fewer areas this year. They had in Indiana about a 1% decrease, along with Illinois, a 1% decrease from last year. But when you cross the Mississippi, corn farmers were going to plant even fewer acres, with Iowa down 4%, Minnesota down about 4%, and Nebraska down 2%. And together, the top 5 states account for about 40% of the harvested area, of at least the reduction in the harvested area. When you factor in North and South Dakota, both states are looking to reduce area by 8% in South Dakota and 3% in North Dakota. That percentage of total harvested area, the Dakotas plus the top 5 states, that's about 62% of the corn area. Looking at soybeans, as expected, soybean area is going to increase by about 4 million acres to 85.36 million, and the Midwest and the Mississippi Delta region are all looking to increase planted area this year. Looking at the top states, Iowa up 6%, Illinois up 4%, Nebraska up 5%, and Indiana up 3%. Only Minnesota was looking to reduce soybean area from last year. Those top 5 states are projected to be about 33% of the the increase in harvested area this year. Like in corn, the Dakotas are going to see a large percentage increase in planted area, with South Dakota up about 10% and North Dakota up 4%. When you take the top 5 soybean states plus the Dakotas, that's about 52% of the harvested area for the 2026 soybean crop. So as I said at the beginning, this Acreage report was very similar to what analysts were expected, and so there was no unexpected information to move the market. But these estimates are what the Ag Outlook Board is going to live with until August. And that's when they will get the farmer surveys, that they will do monthly farmer surveys from August all the way into January. And then starting in September, they will also do some in-field estimates to gauge the 2026 corn and soybean crop. Also starting in August, the Outlook Board will consider FSA certified acreage data. And this is another piece of information that could move acreage significantly, which we saw last year in August, where USDA found corn acres that was not expected. But the bottom line at this point, it's still in the hands of Mother Nature to have the final word on what the crops will look like. The USDA is just trying to fit another piece of the puzzle together with a survey on planted area.